E-bike riders love saying, "I still pedaled," like we're defending ourselves in court.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Supercar Street Racing. We're out here in the SCSR compound garage, as you can see. And today we're checking out a seriously aggressive electric bike that looks like it belongs in an off-road racing game. This is the Qlife Racer Plus 2.0 electric bike. And honestly, this thing is wild. If you've been looking for an e-bike with huge fat tires, serious speed, full suspension, and enough power to tackle dirt trails, sand, grass, pavement, whatever you throw at it, this might be one of the craziest budget-friendly options available. And today, we're gonna test everything. We're gonna cover the specs, the features, the ride quality, real-world speed, the hill climbing, suspension performance and battery life, and whether this thing is actually worth buying. Because on paper, the specs honestly sound almost too good to be true. We're talking up to 36 miles per hour, a 1500 watt peak motor, full suspension, massive 26x4 fat tires, and up to a 75-mile range. And that's insane for an e-bike in this category. So today, we're gonna find out if the Qlife Racer Plus 2.0 is actually a beast or just another overhyped internet e-bike. Let's get into it. Joe, if you're outside that garage door, roll the clip. All right, now let's break down the specs because this bike is actually loaded. The Racer Plus 2.0 comes with a 1500 watt rear hub motor, and that's paired with 85 Newton meters of torque. That means this bike launches hard and climbs hills way easier than your average commuter e-bike. And yes, this thing moves. Now, Qlife claims a top speed of up to 36 miles per hour, which puts this in serious performance territory. Now, obviously your speed is going to vary based on rider weight, terrain, wind, battery level, and your riding mode. You set that right here on the controls. But even if you're getting up to 30 miles an hour consistently, that is still ridiculously fast for a fat tire e-bike. The Racer Plus 2.0 uses a 48 volt, 15.6 amp hour battery. It's lithium and it's removable, and that gets you your up to 75-mile range, using, of course, the pedal assist. And I love that the battery is removable because you can charge it indoors, swap batteries easily, and store it safely. You could put a backup battery in your backpack if you want to. That's awesome. And charging time is around 4 to 5 hours, depending on the charging setup. And this is the charger right here. Now, visually, this thing looks simply awesome. The 26x4 fat tires give it that aggressive off-road stance, but also performance for different surfaces like sand, gravel, dirt, grass and pavement, and even light snow conditions. And the full suspension setup is one of the biggest upgrades on this bike. You've got a hydraulic front fork and a rear shock absorber right here. And that means bumps, potholes, curbs, and rough trails feel dramatically smoother compared to normal rigid frame bikes. Now, the bike also includes mechanical disc brakes, a Shimano 7-speed drivetrain, LED lighting, LCD display, pedal assist modes, a twist throttle, and a sturdy frame design. Honestly, for the price point, that feature list is nuts. So today, our real world testing is going to mean a lot because specs on websites are one thing, but real riding tells the truth. All right, guys, time for a real test. I've got the Qlife Racer Plus 2.0 fully charged, and Joe and I are gonna take this and another e-bike out and see how they perform in the real world. Joe, let's get out there and have some fun. Now, first impressions, this bike feels big. The fat tires and suspension immediately make it feel planted and stable. You sit higher than on a normal bike, and honestly, it almost feels closer to a lightweight electric dirt bike than a traditional bicycle. Now let's test acceleration. 3, 2, 1, full throttle. Wow. This thing pulled way harder than I expected. The torque kicked in immediately, and you definitely felt the power from that motor. And now we're testing handling. For a fat tire bike, it actually corners surprisingly well. The tires grip nicely, and the suspension keeps the bike stable even on rough pavement. And now Joe and I are going to head off-road, which we did a lot of. And this is where the bike started making more sense. The suspension combined with the huge tires made rough terrain way more comfortable than a standard mountain bike. And you can ride over grass and loose dirt and gravel, small bumps, uneven pavement. The bike just eats it all up. Now let's start hill climbing. All right, that was a steep hill. Wow, it actually climbs way better than I expected, and that was only on the throttle. I wasn't helping it at all. Now you can definitely hear the motor working, and it keeps pulling consistently without feeling weak. Now let's talk about the comfort. The seat is decent for shorter rides, but long distance you may eventually want to upgrade it depending on your preference. I have a memory foam seat in there to add to this a little bit later. The riding position feels comfortable. And the suspension's definitely absorbing most of the harsh impacts. Now braking feels solid. These disc brakes are definitely working. At higher speeds, you're definitely going to want to brake earlier and ride more responsibly because this is not a tiny lightweight bike. This thing has some weight to it. It's powerful and heavier than a normal bike, so stopping distance matters for sure. Now, battery life obviously takes longer term testing, but based on today's riding, the battery seems reasonable considering the speed, the rider weight, the terrain, and the throttle usage. It is unreal how many miles we actually did today at wide open throttle most of the time. And remember, those maximum range numbers are usually achieved with lower pedal assist settings and ideal riding conditions. So realistically, your mileage will vary depending on how aggressively you ride the bike. Overall thoughts though, this thing is fun. Like seriously fun. We had such a great time today. It feels fast, aggressive, comfortable, and honestly way more exciting than a standard commuter e-bike. All right, me and Joe are on top of the Wonderwood Bridge. We went all the way from my house and we're still almost full in bars. All right, guys, final thoughts on the Qlife Racer Plus 2.0. You saw Joe and I take this out and have a blast on it today. We rode everywhere. We rode over the Mayport Bridge, the Wonderwood Bridge over there, all the way to the grocery store, all the way back here, and did a bunch of other stuff. We went to the park, and this thing took it like a champ. And if you want a fast, fat tire e-bike, full suspension system, strong acceleration, and off-road capability, it's got aggressive styling also, and it doesn't cost thousands of dollars. The Racer Plus 2.0 is definitely worth checking out, especially if your goal is trail riding, weekend rides, cruising around town, or just having something way more exciting than a normal bike. Now, of course, like any bike, make sure you ride safely, wear a helmet, follow your local laws, and maintain the bike properly. And if you guys want to check out the Qlife Racer Plus 2.0, I'll put a link right down there in the description underneath this video. You can check pricing, specs, and availability at that website. And if you enjoyed this review, smash that like button for me, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Let me know in the comments section what you would do with your Qlife bike. Would you daily drive this thing? Or would you take it straight off-road like we did? Thanks for watching. Don't forget about our second channel, Second Car Street Racing, for things that aren't quite right for the primary channel. Like and subscribe to that channel too, and we'll see you on the next one. Joe, let's get out of here.